This conference will now be recorded.
Yeah, good evening, everyone. This is Shivkumar Subramanyam. I am going to take care for you ABAP demo for SAP product. Okay. From 2007, I am with SAP IT industry. I have been worked with many companies. Yeah. Please keep on mute mode, please. Please keep in mute mode, please. Those who are unable to connect in line. Okay. Well, from 2007, I am with SAP IT industry. I have been with companies with Accenture, Wipro, and Capgemini, some other new MNC companies. Okay, I had an experience of technical as a techno-functional consultant, both the technical development and also training process. I involved many induction corporate trainings who were freshers. Please keep in mute mode, please. Everyone, please keep on mute mode, please. Good, thank you. So you're all people wants to learn ABAP language. Here ABAP stands for Advanced Business Application Programming. We can call it as these are all ABAP slash 4 fourth generation language tools. Why I have to learn ABAP language? In market, there are so many languages are there. What the necessity of using ABAP? Of course, this language has developed from C and C++. The main target of ABAP language you are going to learn to get job in SAP IT development company. To get a job in SAP IT development company. This SAP is ERP market leaders. This SAP is ERP means enterprise resource planning. ERP is not a product, it is a system for any organization to change worldwide business transactions, online transactions, real-time applications. We have to change system is called ERP. It follows a single software, single database, operating system, compatibility, integration department to department, online business data communication, online transactions without any manual interactions. We can process business transactions online. These all qualities comes ERP system. So this system SAP is ERP market leaders. SAP ERP market leaders. They are number one complete business solutions for any organization worldwide operations. So here they developed around 60 to 80 components as business products. These all products internally they use the language called ABAP. That's why we are learning ABAP language. One more reason in SAP IT development companies, those who are learn ABAP language, They will become as a technical consultants, starting salaries 3.5 lakhs to 6 lakhs. Depends on the company. That's why everybody focus IT development company of SAP. Let me explain about SAP company. We cannot pronounce as SAP. We can call it as SAP. From Germany, five ex-IBM employees they came out. They started their own company, SAP AZ Limited Company. They developed punch card systems in 1970s. That time in Germany, 50 topmost IT industry companies highlighted that product. So they got an idea, they developed the products slowly. Presently, that SAP company, we can call it as SAP Labs. In India, it is there in Bangalore and in Delhi. Shortly, SAP company has decided in India their development process modules to increase 30% manpower in Indian branches. So you got a lot of chance in SAP IT development company to enter with SAP Labs. Good. In world, more than 1 lakh companies are there operating broad-based companies of SAP products. Presently in the market, coming 2.5 years, 2 years, around 25,000 companies are migrating to change SAP old product to new product that is called S4HANA. For this work, lot of technical consultants ABAPers is required. So we have a lot of demand for ABAP in SAP. There is no need to say from my side words. If you go to Naukri, if you meet anybody, people SAP in companies, ABAP having huge development. This is the first thing I want to tell you. Recently, my students around just 1.5 year, 1.5 year, 8 months, they had been placed in National in Bangalore, 8 lakhs package. These are things I want to tell you by using this ABAP. Then why I have to learn ABAP language? ABAP stands for Advanced Business Application Programming. So here for project development work, programming code is less. That is the main advantage. For all business models, so the standard logic, okay, they developed as function models. That's why with ABAP, risk is less. Already developed application is there with function models, standard reusable logic. So you have a risk only 10%, 20% to write the code. That is if it is required as per SAP product installation. Good. So that is the main advantage of programming code is less. Okay, so first a good. If you join in SAP IT development company, there are so many projects are there. The first one is called implementation project. This is around 18 to 24 months. Okay. So you're safe for 24 months in a project. You're safe for 24 months, 2 years for a project work. You never be on bench. You don't have any job tension. What is this implementation project? For a broad-based company to change complete automation, worldwide operations. Yeah, please keep on mute mode, please. Somebody is in mute on, please. Hello. Ashwant. Ashwant, please keep on mute mode. Some disturbance is coming from others. Yeah. 18 to 24 months means I am safe. For a broad-based company, complete change. Take example, one pharma company is there. They want to make SAP implementation. They have operation in 8 countries. To do that, 8 countries integration per worldwide. 24 months it takes. It's a safer project work. You never lose the job. Usually, guys, those who are working in IT development, once they completed 2 years, they want to go for another company for a hike. The next, support project. Support means already we will install SAP product in the product based company. Any issues operations, we will raise the ticket. We have to close the ticket by the IT development company. The next, rollout project. This is take example Nestle chocolate company SAP. They already operating product, but they are wants to develop new things. Already developed application open and modify. These are all technical things. Implementation project work, rollout project work. Most of ABAPers has to involve. So once you join in the company, we don't know what type of project work they'll give. We should be ready as an all-rounder. Like see in IPL match how Hardik Pandya is an all-rounder for IPL. The same thing, you will become an all-rounder with SAP IT development company using ABAP language. So first a good, already all the modules SAP developed. What is my role? If you join in a project, so with ABAP, we can develop RICEF business models applications. R means reports, I means interfaces, middle layer programming. C means conversions. E means enhancements, additional changes. Already SAP developed product I can open. I don't want to modify the existing code. I can provide additional changes. F means report forms. So as an ABAPer has to develop as with implementation, we can call this is a realization work. So every ABAPer once joined as a fresher or as an experienced, you have to involve these RSCF models. Good. The next, with ABAP, we can develop platform independent applications. So this is with BAPI, Business Application Programming Interfaces. Now you see Apple company in USA, completely SAP. But worldwide, Apple company laptops, iPhones, everything online with SAP, with vendors as a platform independent. The next, we can do translation. Suppose you're developing report, we can output into 120 countries language format, we can convert. This is the main advantage of using ABAP. So if you join in a company as an ABAPer, you're a technical consultant. For every project work, you need to involve RSCF business models. Good. So far, so good. Anybody having any questions so far? Fine. Good. So SAP has developed 80
Hello.
components as products. Yeah. Yes.
Actually, sir, how many months it took to complete this complete ABAP course?
Okay. I will come to you definitely. Don't worry. First, listen. I'll tell
Mm-hmm.
you. Okay.
Okay.
So here, SAP developed one product which is nothing but called as ECC, called Enterprise Central Component. It's a big product. How human being multivitamin tablet like that. This is product. Once you install any organization with server, you can run accounts, sales, production, everything, all business departments, operations, automation. That's why we can call this is the business logistics product. So this product operational with ECC of EHP products. EHP means enhanced products with ECC of S4HANA products we can run. So as an ABAPer, if you learn long base, you should be ready in a company project. Suppose you join one of the development company. 6 years back, they used that software product operational issues development take care. That is EHP products. A new company changing, they may go for S4HANA. S4HANA is very fastest process in the worldwide operations. Here, S4HANA products, okay, we can run through mobile apps. We can call as a Fury. So with S4HANA, we can do business products, which is Fury applications. Fury as mobile applications. What is advantage? Learn like this, all these things. Very simple. You don't need to develop, everything is developed. So for all these EHP, business logistics products, account sales, everything, S4HANA products, SAP used internally the language called ABAP and OABAP. So your responsibility is to take care. When you join the company, you have to know these two languages to handle. Very simple. I'm a car mechanic. I opened my car garage. There are so many cars coming into my shed. I'm supposed to repair any car to handle car mechanism. Where so many companies developed cars manufacturing. The same thing, SAP developed 80 products. Internally, they used ABAP language, develop all these products. I have to open and modify, or I have to develop new applications, or I'll open SAP application product. I don't want to modify SAP code. I have to write additional code. So this is the role of ABAPers when you join an IT development company. Presently, in the world, 25,000 companies, already SAP developed companies, migrating to S4HANA. Lot of ABAPers required. Most of IT development companies, wherever SAP projects are there, huge requirement for ABAP. This is open heart, I am saying to everyone. And your salary will be 3.5 lakhs to 6 lakhs starting. Once you completed worked one implementation project, you will be completing 8 lakhs. When you're coming out from the company, you can hike to 14 lakhs to 12 lakhs. This is the main advantage. Salaries are very good. These are all higher end companies are product based. Functionality is good. Risk is less. That is the main advantage. Okay, fine. So we'll be taking care about these two web app training. I'm a Wipro and Capgemini trainer. We used to teach L1 plus L2 lateral training. You may not face these two lateral training in institutions. You may go for L1 training, but that is not strong. So here in lateral training, will be take care you in the real time. We will explain implementation project classes around worth of 50K charge, plus you have a project classes, all models. Here I'm saying all models, not only one project. So you will become a stronger with this without training. Total it takes 3 months to 3.5 months. You can also learn in 45 days. You can also learn in 2 months. But you are not successful on desktop. Again, you have to come back and learn perfect training. So here ours is L1 plus L2 lateral level training. Okay, good. Comfortable everyone. Any questions so far? Anybody? Good. That's nice. How to start? So initially we will take you to learn above foundation programming. Okay, with ECC of EHP 8 product. This is called business logistics product. Of course, you can install in the laptop, but you cannot install through CD. It occupies hard disk to hard disk around 8 to 12 hours, 300 GB it occupies. Presently, nobody installing in SAP in his laptop software. You got a job in Sir. Once you join, within 2 weeks, you will get the laptop. You can see on desktop, there is one SAP logon. Let me connect server, please. I am connecting my server remotely. After successful login, I am accessing remotely server desktop. You can see there is on the desktop SAP logon. If you double click on this is the client side presentation tool. In the worldwide, you go anywhere, you can connect your server remotely. Once you double click on this, you can see two products, EHP8 and S4HANA. But initially we'll work with you EHP8, but I'll be taking care about connecting S4HANA advanced for you, everybody. When you connect, it asks login. Most of logins username password, but here client username and password. What is this client? SAP software holds multiple organizations as different clients. Once you log into one client, you cannot access other client. What is the client significance? Organization client. Take example, Reliance, they have around 10 companies organizations. Geo, Digital, Smart, Oils, Gas, Jewelries. So many are there, they have. Each one is a client. Once you log into one client, you cannot access other client data. So I'm connecting SAP logon. Once you press enter, you can see default SAP menu. You can see in the corner, there is a drop down list. People called end users in logistics departments as SAP gateway. Here, every end user don't have ABAP knowledge, don't have programming knowledge. They can operate every application providing a T code. For example, see, there is a VO03. This is sales transaction code. They provide T code, how your account is account number. When you press enter, a screen will come. This screen, this menu, and this toolbar, everything using ABAP language they developed. Suppose you go for Java, you go for other software languages. You have to develop this screen, you have to develop your menu, but here everything is available. That's why risk is less. If you have knowledge of this development skills, you can handle this application. Okay. And if you provide some order number and when you press enter, the request goes at server side. Just now I said SAP already developed standard logic function models. It will talk to database and will give you information neatly in your tab buttons. This is the advantage. You can see there are so many SAP products. If you expand the tools, you can see above workbench. And in SAP menu, if you expand logistics, all business models SAP developed as SAP programs with ABAP language. You no need to develop. Suppose if you go for Python, you have to develop this all these things. Risk is more. Here everything available. You can see there is one ABAP workbench. If you expand this, SAP provided a request environment. A request environment. Anybody purchased my product before installing the product into product based company in department. Is there any changes to open my product or you want to develop your own applications? You work with my environment. That is called ABAP workbench. If you expand this, there are so many applications displaying. These are all called ABAP/4 transaction codes. So every ABAPer has to know this. Very simple. A surgeon entering into operation theater to do operation for a patient. Patient is on bed. What surgeon will look? Surgicals. Without surgicals, he cannot do operation, surgery. The same thing. Already SAP developed product. We want to open and modify. You want to develop any additional changes. I have to use these all tools. Every ABAPer has to having very good knowledge about this. Good. Then how to start programming? Very simple. To start ABAP programming, SAP provided a tool called Transaction Code SC38 ABAP Editor. Here SC38 means system engineering. Whatever you found tools SC38, these all things you can do development. Here I can create a new program. I can modify program. I can test the program logic with debugging. I can trace logic in the background. These all things. Of course, also I can open SAP developer program. I can modify with SAP access key. What is this access key? If you want to modify my program, you have to come to my portal. I'll give you key. Otherwise, you cannot. Good. So far, so good. While you start programming, we will explain about program architecture. What are the standard declaration sections? Like if you go C language, void main, hash into these are declarations. What are the program data types? Okay. What are the different types of ABAP commands? What are the different types of ABAP language standard functions? You don't write logic, use my function, give you data. I will give output. Okay, let us start teaching. So if you double click on this SC38, ABAP editor will come. Or here, if you execute a transaction code SC38. So I'm creating a demo. Starts with Z program name. Why? SAP Prod itself having lakhs of programs. In this, if I create my program, searching time takes. You start with Z. It is a user specified. Okay, I'll mention. So NOV November 30. Okay, AB. Okay, I'll mention like this. Once I click on create, you can see a window. So title, I'll mention it is a ABAP Basics Foundation Programming. And here different types of programming types. Executable for reports. Include means dynamic linking. Module means desktop applications. In Java we can call it the applet. Function group means middle layer. Subroutine means in C language how you'll create function subprograms, passing parameters by value by reference. Interface class pool, these are nothing but of ABAP objects. In Java we can call it the instances, class interface, object oriented programming. Let me select one executable. This is a demo, little you can find fast because I have to explain everything. Please cooperate. This is the ABAP editor. The star symbol stands for comments. In C language /star. Every executable we can develop for reports. Report name. Here ABAP programming code is not case sensitive. You can write every character as a small or capital. In printf, every statement command ends with semicolon. In ABAP, every statement command ends with dot. We can write in every line beginning as a star. I can mention somewhere we can write this line never treats as a command. So it is a ABAP basics command. Okay, good. You cannot remove this line. How you see language void main to compile this one. You can type anywhere the commands. Okay, I'm giving a command skip space 3. I'm giving a command write colon slash at 25 within quotes. Welcome to ABAP programming into worldwide operations. And I'll give a color and 3. Let's run this program, how it is working. I'll save, check, activate. Activation generates runtime process object. Without attachment program, you cannot run. When you press F8, you can see that output. Skip 3. Then after that, it is moving 25th column. Welcome to above text. Background yellow is coming, that is yellow color. So here write is the instruction command. Suppose if you write wrote, when you compile, it says wrote is not a correct, write is correct. It will tell you astancy. Even if you click here in the correct errors, it automatically adjusts to write. But don't expect you will write program, it will solve. Sorry. The logic is yours. Only syntax help you have. You have a nice help here. Like this will teach you all types of programming concepts. Basics will teach you. Okay, let me connect. I'm connecting another server. Okay, there are some programs we can able to write conditional statements, how to write a different condition statements. These all things will teach you control structures, control loops, everything. Here will teach you after completing of this ABAP commands, control structures, control loops, operative commands, standard functions, all these things. Okay, we will take you. The next concept is called internal tables. This is standard. ITAB means I means internal, and sorted ITAB and hashed ITAB. What are these internal tables? Very simple. You join in the company, you develop a report. At a time, that report is requested by 25 users. From same database, 25 outputs you want to display, one report. How can you manage? So 25 information blocks I need to manage for users process. That is called internal table. It is used for to communicate business application data. Once you completed internal table concepts, then after that, we will take you to ABAP with data dictionary. Here you have to learn different types of database objects, database tables. Okay. Suppose in real time end user, he will enter a transaction code ME21. Here user is entering purchase order data. Once you click on save button, where the data goes, I have to save the data into database. So you go for Java and .NET, you go for Python, any other languages, you must create a table and write the logic. Here everything is available. So I will go to data dictionary SC11. This is called central source. You go worldwide anywhere. What type of application you cannot SAP server. Your business application data you can communicate. You see there is one standard table EKKO. They designed around 228 records. You can see records very fastly. All navigation steps. Okay. Let me try one application /o ME23. This is the front-end application developed in Windows. I'll select some purchase order. Once you press enter, it will show you neatly about details. So this I can see directly in the database. Very user friendly. See here. No programming, how it is developed, we can understand. Simply you can see the data very fastly. So once you had knowledge of database, how it is designed, then next we will teach you ABAP with database programming. Okay. So this is nothing but of we will teach you SQL with OpenSQL, database structure language. Here we'll teach you select and select. This is nothing but of how to pick up the data, how to display, how to save record, how to modify record, how to delete. These all things will teach you. You join any language at server side reusable logic you have to develop. Server side reusable logic. We can call as a modulation techniques. For example, I developed one sales application. That application at a time 250 users entered. All the 250 enters data reached server. How can I take care of all the users? Take for a DMART, how much fast it is billing. So for every user request process, server side reusable logic. Here we have to learn subroutines, function models, and methods. This is nothing but of web app. Subroutines are subprograms, function models and methods are server-side logic. After that, we will teach you what is exactly package. So how you can make transport management. Very simple. You join job in TCS as an SAP technical consultant. They given some reports, 30 report, 10 reports they given. Each report is 3 days they given. Total 30 days you have to complete. But as per my skills from my students, not only 30 days, in 10 to 15 days they are completing and getting within 6 months increments, appreciates because work nature. Once you develop the reports, you have to send for testing, but that is not TCS. TCS client is Infosys. From TCS server to Info server, you have to transport. We have an advantage. What is exactly package? How transport? So these all things you should be very perfect. We are going to take care a corporate level trainings. That means we deal with induction programs. This is the weightage for you. Foundation for ABAP or SCF. A building is there when the building is strong. If the foundation is good, if the foundation is good, then only building strong. Please try to understand when you want to join in the company in SAP job as a technical consultant. Your role in the company, you are in the building to develop RICEF business models applications. This is your role. But you want to enjoy these business models. You want to be in a safely in building. Foundation is very important. If the foundation not good, definitely you may jump from building. So this foundation has to be good. So we will teach you this is above basics foundation. As per my experience, we involved with corporates, we nations and caps. Okay, we are very serious morning 8:30 to 5:30 is to take care about this programming. Good. So far so good. Once you had completed this, you are very comfortable. Open any SAP application you will enjoy. Okay. So what is my role in the company? So with ABAP, we can develop RICE and F business models applications. Okay. So what my role? What I have to take care? First, we'll teach you first business model because in real time in SAP, all products running by Windows applications, web applications, and apps. This everything is developed. If you go other language, you have to develop. That means you have to enter into kitchen, make biryani. Okay. So we will teach you first Windows applications. The first application will teach you GUI, MDP. This is called module pool programming. Okay. Windows dialog applications. First, we'll take you to this GUI because in the market, in the company, end users in all departments, everybody operates Windows. Now, our Indian organization, post office, also running SAP only. So already SAP developed this product. When I open, I have to modify. I have to develop my own. Or I want to open SAP product. Don't change the code. I want to write additional changes. You must have aware of GUI model programming. What is the purpose here? We can develop desktop applications. For what purpose? To submit data or to present data. Here there are some components are there. Screen painter and menu painter and transaction builder. So you should learn perfectly this. Why? Because in real time, once you join in the company, you have to open SAP application, you have to modify. Okay, I'll show you. You see this application in the screen. I'll click on header and details. There is another screen. They asked to add two fields here. But this screen is developed by SAP. How can I do it? Have you observed a car garage, a full-fledged service engineer? Any car you can repair the engine. Why? Because he's good in engine repair. The same thing, it is the engine you think I have to repair it. So we will teach you all programming. You see that I taught for one batch, for 2 p.m. batch. I am teaching for them applications, dialog applications. What type of applications? So far I covered 8 programs. We will teach you around 15 applications. You will become strong. Okay, let me run one application. You can see we design a screen. So you can see a layout screen. We can do drag and drop. Okay, and there is another screen we designed. Once you learn technically perfect, you can open SAP application screen and you can modify. Let me run this application. So here you have to select some material number. I don't have material number. You can press F4. You can press enter. You can select some applications. Once you click on display, you see in the next screen how it is coming. Again, you want to go back, you can come back, exit. So today I taught for them how do you link a screen with menu SAP. You see this application, I can design my own screen, my own menu. If I click on this button, SAP application I can recall, I can press enter. So what's happening here? If you will become strong, just like a surgeon, you can open SAP application screen, you can do modify, or you can develop your own customer objects. Once you completed this course in the weekend, we will provide you, after this end of the course, we will provide you implementation project classes, which is not available in any other training institutions. This is my specialization of project classes. When we assign lateral work for projects development, we will teach you what is going on in the project work. A team is there. 24 months a project has to complete. We will prepare a documentation. What to do? I will show you. So this is the project classes. We will teach you around 16 classes. You will become a stronger what's going on in the development, whoever, whatever they will do. How to prepare a documents. In 18 months of work, manpower, what to do. All documentation. This is very, very important. We will teach in the company lateral level training. This is my wireless project in UK, which is I developed. So team, how the documentation. This is very important for you. Once you got an idea project implementation project work, the next we will take you a weekend, a Saturday, project case studies on Windows applications. So in real time, what type of application you will face, how to develop, these all things will teach you. Once you are successfully completed this GF programming, then after that, we will take you to reports. As an ABAP, your responsibilities reports. Every fresher has to develop the report. They'll give you 3 days of time, but you can do it in a day also. Recently, my student joined in Delhi Synergetic Company. They given one report forms work, which is called tool Smart Forms. The team lead expected second day, third day she will do it, but she had shown in 3 hours. How it was happens with project case studies. Otherwise, you cannot. Reports means nothing but of very simple perform print process or export output into file. Correct. So as an ABAPer, you join in the company, everything is developed. Then what is my role? You have developed the reports. Here we can develop two styles of reports, classical and interactive reports. Classical means only one output. Interactive means from one output to another output you can see. Presently in the market, we are going to develop a Windows desktop applications, ALV reports. This is called ABAP list viewer reports. We can convert output into list or grid different styles of windows. What is advantage? Here also you have an advantage. With less program code, I can present huge amount of data. Okay, let me go through that. I'll show on some batches. Okay, see in this I taught for students a programming for them. So this is the report, you can see very clearly. This is the code. We'll talk to database long base. We will talk to SAP developer function model. So with much less code, how much amount of data it is showing, you see that. So I'll select some vendor number to today's date, and once I press F8, see that how it displays in a window. This window output, you don't need to write the logic. SAP already developed, you don't worry. You pick up the data and you give the structure. You talk to my function model. This is developed by SAP, use code. Simply I'm talking to this function model, give my data and give my instruction. Okay, there is one more figure I'll show you. This is, I'll select some long ways. So as an ABAPer, what is our role once you get into company? You have to develop reports. That is the major target for freshers. Okay, Mr. Tani? Once you completed the reports, then we'll take you to the next format is called report forms. So print process into pre-formatted text printed paper. Here we'll use the tools called smart forms, ADAP forms. So as an ABAPer, you join in the company, you have to take care of all these things. Suppose you went to one business, Nilu malls or some mall event, you done shopping. Once you paid the money, they'll give you three copies. How the copies? Printed paper. You went to railway counter, railway reservation. Once you they take print out about railway ticket, how the ticket? Everything printed format. There you will it prints the information. In SAP also there is no printing much. It is equivalent to print. So smart forms are Windows based. ADA forms are PDF based. Very user friendly. We can develop. So I'll show you some report forms. You can see very clearly. Here also your target is pick up the data from database using SQL long base. You see that screen layout how it is. So like this, we can divide the output into that. Okay, we can create different types of windows. Simply, you will write a logic to pick up the data. That's enough. So we can present this and select some customer number. I'll select 1001 or somebody. Maybe it is not available. I think maybe it is available. Let's see now. Yeah, not found. Okay. So it will show you. It depends on the customer's data. So how to see? I will see directly database. You see how I'm seeing database. So KNA1 is the customers. Here I can see very fast, user friendly. See, suppose you go to Oracle, everything commanding you have to take care, but not necessary. So I'll select this number. So how much fast rapid system SAP provided for you. Now I'll run my report form. I'll provide this and I don't have printer. I'll click on print preview. You see the output how it comes. We can convert output like this in a blocks of windows. And we can able to convert as ADA forms to change in a PDF format. Okay, we can save into printer or you can save into PDF file. For example, I'll tell you here the advantage of smart form. We can develop 120 countries language format. You see here it supports 120 languages format. You can change. Okay. So it is not allowing transaction choosing. I mean, we have to select the language to that. They have 120 languages it is going to do. So any language we can convert. As an ABAPer, you join in a fresher for a 5 lakhs to 6 lakhs package. Your work is this only. They'll give you a report for 3 days. My students is miracle. Even in Ash Technologies also within 6 months they got increments because of workshop. After completed report forms, again you have a weekend project classes every Saturday. And here there are so many project case studies for real time. Okay, so you will be strong with this project case studies weekend training. This is called lateral turning. In company we will say that desktop development objects. First 1 month 2 months you will go for training full time. After that you will be assigned to project works. Once is confirmed perfect, then we'll make them to work for OD desktop work. Okay, so once you learn reports and report forms, after that will take you to data migration, BDC and BAPIS. BDC means batch data communication. It is a data transfer from business application data, file data, move into SAP application, transaction code applications. We won't write, simply we'll move and upload into SAP database. Here we'll teach you what is session. Again, call transaction. For functional consultants, without programming, what is LSMW? Legacy system migration workbench will teach you. Again, you have after this weekend, you have a project case studies. This is the make grip for you in the company. Okay. Recently, my student has completed successfully 8 months in Bangalore EWM on HANA projects with Essential team. Within 8 months, he got 10,000 increment. Try to understand how it is possible. This BDC we will use in GoLive when you install your product. The company says product base. We have already 3 years back software updated data. Please access the data into SAP. It is not possible to data entry. Simply we can upload transfer through BDC. After completion of successful this, the next will teach you BAPIS, Business Application Programming Interface. This is nothing but called as platform independent applications. Okay, with BOR called business engineering objects. What is this BAPIS? Very simple. Take Apple company from USA. Apple company is completely SAP they're operating. In Apple company server, BAPIS are there with business engineering object. Okay, from Russia portal, imagine Russia customer has placed the order to Amazon Russia portal. Amazon throughout world. No? Automatically data comes to SAP server through Amazon to Apple company. There is an interface BAPI method receives Russia customer data through Amazon without any manual interaction. Automatically the BAPI logic receives automatically in the Apple server SAP process the sales logic, process the invoice, process the bill. Once bill transaction is been done by user online automatically with the BAPI without manpower. Automatically bill will be moved in details into Amazon. Amazon will receive the data from BAPI from Apple server from SAP and it sends in Russia language. Understand? Try to understand how it is possible. That's the main advantage. Once you completed BDC BAPIS concepts, the next we will take you to BADIS, business add-ins. This is nothing but of called as enhancements, providing additional logic, into SAP product applications without modifying without modifying the SAP application source code. Okay, so we can call this is nothing but called as a user exits and called as customer exits. Mostly our work is only this, you know. Okay, I'll show you. There is application BD02 sales application. I'll select some customer number. When I press enter, this is for modifications. Here user can do changes. Any user has done changes. When you click on save, I want to catch at server side if the user is wrong, stop the process and break the application. How can I do it? This is developed by SAP. This is called enhancements. I don't go to this application code. I will go to SAP provide exit name. There I'll write my logic. That is only our work, this entire thing. So a person who is ABAPer entered into the company, he will enter all these things. After that, we will teach you go live integration. Here, LEEDA with IDOC. Intermediate document. Here, intermediate document is a container. It is just like a ship. In the world, for example, I am in one implementation project, product-based company, a pharma company. They have 5 countries operations. 5 countries, 5 production servers will maintain. 5 servers, we will install the software SAP developer tested product. In these 2 countries, not English, one is Japan, another is Russia. I have to make integration department to department your business application data. So with this, we will run worldwide business transactions as online system. So this is after completion of implementation project, go live, the people can go as a 3.5 years experience. Freshers, they may not give you, but programming, it's a powerful jobs, support issues to solve. Around 2 lakhs to 2.5 lakhs per month, they'll pay you. My students are working in Cognizant, in Intergraph, and also in Capgemini, very high level positions with go live support projects. Okay, once you completed all these things, whether you go for a S4HANA project or EHP project, you must be strong. This RACF report forms everything. After that, we will take you the advanced tool called S4HANA. Already I counted and showing to you. This is the advanced, a simple logistics tool. Here you can run business applications through mobile apps. When goods is delivered through invoice, the goods tracking also you can see in the mobile app. Here SAP used backend SAP own database, HANA. It is 10 times faster than Oracle or other databases. That's why I'm saying to you, coming year, couple of years, more than 25,000 prod-based companies are changing to S4HANA. Already they are operating SAP HPA. But there is a lot of ABAP requirements. Especially in France, only 1,000 prod-based companies are there. They are migrating to S4HANA. If you know French and French language, definitely you have a chance to get into France also. That much powerful. Good. Here we'll teach you S4HANA architecture, the studio, components, and architecture. Here we'll teach you OABAP, object-oriented programming. If you're not good in this, they may not take you to HANA project, even if you know ABAP. Here, what are the standards, class, interface? These all things will teach you, inheritance, everything. Of course, here we'll teach you ABAP development design concepts. This is team lead project manager wants from you. After that, there is a tool called class builder. Here we can develop objects using this. Okay, how to develop ABAP objects. Here also we can a project case studies. Here how to develop class library components as ABAP objects. If you're good in this, definitely they'll take you to S4HANA project to work RSCF. Even when you be in a S4HANA project also, you have to develop RSCF again. Everywhere common RSCF. After that, we will explain you what is exactly OData components, how without programming it communicates other database servers to communicate data. After that, we'll teach you AMDP, ABAP Management Development Tool, the ABAP Development Workbench. There are so many tools are there in this. After that, we'll teach you CDS views. This is for BW users and Fury users, means mobile app users. What is this CDS? You take, for example, railway inquiry. All counters are operating software, but there are some touch screens in the inquiry. Very fast, you can see the information of train status. If you found very less seats, you may not be in line, correct? This type of fastest information is for, and also we can retrieve CDS views. Once you completed this CDS views concepts for you, then after that, we will explain you what is exactly native SQL script used by with HANA database. Good. Along with this, we are giving for you a Fury orientation. How a Fury apps, mobile apps, customizing means already SAP developer Fury develops is their apps. How to convert and install. So how app development knowledge. This is additional we are teaching freely for you. Why we are teaching? If you don't know Windows applications, you don't know Fury, they're not taking you. Usually in the market, people are joining. First, they learn EHP course of ABAP. They paid the fees. Again, they're learning ABAP in HANA fees. They paid the fees. After that, entering into company, they lost Fury. Again, learning Fury apps. I don't want to see like that. My students always be an all-rounder in the company. Whatever you want, you can develop. So these all things we will cover for you, and every module we will provide essential materials. Will provide because I'm a trainer for that. Suppose I am starting data dictionary for you, database. We'll teach you first, we'll give you material to you. Okay. So we will teach you data dictionary means what exactly, how it is going to design, everything we'll teach you. These are very interesting. Okay. And once you complete
So your voice is breaking.
data dictionary book theory and practical point of view, it and talk. That's very important. Okay. Understanding? So we'll teach you all these materials for you. Okay. How to start ABAP book for you, like this will teach you like ADAP forms, everything these materials will send to you. Okay. Suppose once the topic is over, we'll take you to interview for interview questions. For example, once you've done interview dialogue, you completed your dictionary practicals, what type of questions they will ask. We'll give you around 70 questions. With this, automatically you'll become a kickboxer in ABAP. When you ask questions 10, definitely there's a chance 9 questions you can hit. Okay. And starting recently, my students in NT data has been dominated in technical rounds, and Remini State US based company in a day they dominated in the rounds. All technical is through because it is happening with project development classes. Okay. So this is our way of training. We are covering for you UHP with ABAP and S4HANA with WebApp. We are covering for you Fury knowledge, and we are giving lateral training, that is implementation project classes and project classes on all modules, different case studies. And also we are giving individually every topic wise book along with frequency interview questions. Of course, I'll be working for a many companies. My students are in very good positions and they'll become seniors. We'll forward fresher profiles to interviews. I'll forward to companies how they are going to be working. We will make benefit. Okay. So we'll give so many people sent for this. Okay. For example, you see that I'll forward some employees' resumes.
Sir, I can't see the screen, sir.
Pardon?
Your
I
screen is
can't see
not
the screen,
visible.
sir. Screen is not visible, sir.
Please check your internet. 1 minute.
Yeah, for me also screen is not visible.
Okay.
Webcam are hidden. Yeah.
Now can you able to see?
Yeah, yes.
Yes, sir. Now I am able
Yes,
to
sir,
see.
we can able to see now.
Just now it is happened or long back?
From
From past
Just
5 minutes, sir.
2 minutes back.
Okay, fine. Thank you. So we'll be giving for you assistancy for interviews to companies. Okay. So I'll be forwarding to ND data as technologies. Okay, Asian freshers through seniors, my referrals. Okay. And starting companies also wants my manpower. Okay. There is one company is there which takes in Hyderabad around thousands manpower. Almost all my manpower is dominating there for developing applications for implementation projects. So this is a full-fledged base training for you development oriented L1 L2 where you can find in market only L1. You cannot find no implementation project, no project case studies. Why I'm saying is I already is there in the company. We had been involved in a L1 L2 training. With that only our manpower is strong. Okay. And within 1 year they'll be getting appreciation increments. Okay, got. So recently, my student who is competed nations are twice awarded with me. Now he's in Bipro. He joined for 24 lakhs as a team lead. There's another student who worked in a US-based company around 3.5 years. He has joined in Genpact for 16 lakhs, but he handled for support project old company. Now he's in Cognizant for Apple support. Now his target is to enter into Apple product-based company. So where is the skills is there, you will shine a lot. Okay, good. So that is enough for this ABAP demo training. It is 3 months to 3.5 months to 4 months. Depends on this, like a batch wants to complete very fastly. So weekends I'll take more time to complete. Monday to Friday you have a class, and here my classes is advantage. The guy who is joined offline, the guy who is joined online, the student is unable to attend the class, he can receive the link, he can download my video. That's advantage. So you are not missing classes. Okay, good. And here along with the training you have a placement agency with my referral manpowers. Okay, good. Yeah, so that is enough. And I had an experience almost all more than 10 years. 2007 onwards I was with industry in SAP. Before that I was in .NET Oracle. I'm an arrest technologist, Solve trainer for .NET, Solve as a JavaScript trainer for Java students long back, 2000, 2001. Okay, yeah. Any more questions, queries from your side to ask about doubts? Anybody can ask me. Yeah, Sumasri, Sandeep. Yeah, everybody comfortable? No queries from your side?
Yes, sir, nothing from my end.
Yeah, okay. Good Lakshmi, do you have any questions, queries? No.
hello,
No, sir.
sir. Hello.
Yeah, tell me.
Actually,
Yes, I mean,
actually, sir, I'm working in a BW support project right now.
you're
So,
working in SAP BW. Okay.
SAP BW support.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
so I just want to learn. See, I want to learn about this ABAP, and I want to move into the ABAP
Okay, that's good because
technical side.
I've been trained a lot of BW consultants in Wipro. And
Mm-hmm.
when I was company also when I was in Capgemini in Mumbai, some manpower from US online they land with me ABAP because for project work requirements for any changes migrations, small ABAP code is required. The project manager is saying
Mm-hmm.
BW consultants upgrade ABAP also. Okay.
Okay.
I trained in Wipro, 3+ years experience of people of BW as a functional ABAP for them for coding part. For ABAP, like in BW, you have a extractions, generic extraction, LO extractions, while extraction process migration, you need to write some interface code, update the data into alternate tables. You need to write code, correct?
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay.
But the
It will.
thing is,
It is very helpful for you. You will become a techno-functional consultant along with me, ABAP.
mhm. Okay, sir.
Okay, then see you. Please contact whoever is visited from institutions about training. Talk to them and just comfort your timings, please. Okay. Okay, then bye. Have a nice day. Thanks for coming for attending demo. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.